Every mystery has an origin story. For the Bridgewater Triangle, that story begins long before the first UFO sighting, before the first Bigfoot report, and before the term Bridgewater Triangle was ever invented. The land itself carries a history stretching back thousands of years. Archaeological discoveries around the Hockomock region have revealed evidence of human activity dating back nearly 9,000 years. Ancient campsites, tools, ceremonial deposits, and settlement remains demonstrate that people have lived near these wetlands since the earliest periods of North American history. The swamp was not merely wilderness, it was part of a thriving human landscape. For the Wampanoag and other native peoples, the swamp was both a source of life and a place of spiritual significance. The name Hockomock is often translated as the place where spirits dwell. Whether the phrase originally referred to supernatural beings, powerful natural forces, or sacred traditions remains debated by historians. Yet one fact remains clear. Long before modern paranormal investigators arrived, the swamp already possessed a reputation as a place unlike any other. Early European settlers would eventually inherit these stories, and over the next 3 centuries, they would add their own. Ghost stories, monster legends, disappearances, strange lights. Eventually, all of these stories would merge together into one single mystery: the Bridgewater Triangle. The Bridgewater Triangle is often one of the most famous paranormal regions in the United States. Located in southeastern Massachusetts, the area has been associated with reports of UFOs, cryptids, ghosts, strange lights, missing time, and Native American folklore. The term Bridgewater Triangle was popularized by researcher Loren Coleman. The region covers roughly 200 square miles and includes Hockomock Swamp, the Freetown Fall River State Forest, and several towns connected to unexplained stories. Long before European settlement, the land was home to the Wampanoag people. Oral traditions connected parts of the region with spiritual significance. Many modern paranormal theories begin with these early stories. The region also played a role during King Philip's War in the 1670s. Some paranormal researchers speculate that the violence and loss of life created a lingering supernatural imprint on the landscape. At the center of the triangle lies Hockomock Swamp. Witnesses have reported mysterious lights, unexplained sounds, and strange encounters for generations. The swamp remains one of the most frequently cited paranormal locations in New England. Reports of Bigfoot-like creatures, giant birds, and other unexplained animals have emerged from the area for decades. Skeptics attribute these stories to misidentifications, while believers point to recurring witness descriptions. Numerous UFO reports have been connected to the triangle. Witnesses describe glowing orbs, silent craft, and unusual aerial maneuvers. Researchers continue to debate whether the reports indicate something extraordinary or reflect local folklore. One of the most significant periods in Bridgewater Triangle history occurred during the 1970s. Throughout southeastern Massachusetts, reports of strange aerial objects began appearing with increasing frequency. Witnesses described glowing lights hovering above roads, silent crafts moving over forests, objects accelerating at speeds that seemed impossible. Researcher Lauren Coleman became fascinated by the concentration of reports emerging from that region. It was during this period that he began describing the area as the Bridgewater Triangle, comparing the concentration of strange events to other famous mystery zones around the world. Among the most discussed incidents were reports of large unidentified objects seen near Route 44. Witnesses claimed unusual lights appeared over roadways and wooded areas, lingering long enough for detailed observations. Skeptics continued arguing that these sightings can be explained through aircraft, atmospheric effects, or misidentification. Believers point to the consistency of witness descriptions. Regardless of the explanation, the UFO reports helped transform a collection of local legends into a regional phenomenon. For the first time, newspapers, researchers, and residents began asking the same question. Why was so much happening in one place? Cemeteries, abandoned buildings, and isolated roads throughout the triangle have produced reports of apparitions, shadowy figures, and unexplained voices. Among the most distinctive stories are those involving Pukwudgies, supernatural beings from Algonquin folklore. Modern sightings have helped keep the legend alive. The Freetown Fall River State Forest has become associated with rumors of cult activity, strange rituals, and unexplained events. Many claims remain unverified, but the stories have become part of Bridgewater Triangle lore. Paranormal investigators, filmmakers, podcasters, and researchers continue exploring the triangle. Despite decades of investigation, no single explanation accounts for all reported phenomena. Possible explanations include folklore, psychology, environmental effects, misidentification, paranormal activity, and unknown natural phenomena. The mystery endures because definitive answers remain elusive. Perhaps the most intriguing conspiracy theory surrounding the Bridgewater Triangle is not focused on one phenomenon. Instead, it attempts to explain all of them. What if the UFOs, ghosts, cryptids, strange lights, missing time experiences, and Pukwudgie encounters are not separate mysteries? What if they are symptoms of the same underlying force? Paranormal researchers sometimes describe locations like the Bridgewater Triangle as window areas. According to this theory, certain locations possess environmental or unknown properties that make unusual experiences more likely. In these places, witnesses report a wide variety of phenomena rather than a single recurring event. A witness may report a UFO, another may report a ghost, a third may encounter an unknown creature. The experiences differ. The location remains the same. Supporters argue that this pattern appears repeatedly in famous paranormal hotspots around the world. Critics point out that no scientific evidence demonstrates the existence of such window areas. Yet, the theory persists because it offers something unique, a framework capable of explaining why one region seems to contain nearly every paranormal phenomenon imaginable. Whether that framework reflects reality remains unknown, but it may explain why the mystery of the Bridgewater Triangle continues to grow with every passing decade.